Welcome to the Motivational Audiobook Spot. Today we are diving deep into a fascinating topic: the hidden psychology behind human behavior. Have you ever wondered why people act the way they do? Why some people react calmly under stress while others overreact? Or why certain habits seem impossible to break while others come naturally? Human behavior is like an iceberg. What we see above the surface, our actions, words, and expressions, is only a tiny fraction of what drives us. Beneath the surface lies a vast world of subconscious triggers, emotional patterns, learned behaviors, and psychological influences that silently guide our every decision. Imagine for a moment, every time you choose chocolate over an apple or react angrily in traffic, there's a hidden mechanism inside your mind at work. And the better you understand these hidden psychological forces, the more control you gain over your choices, habits, and ultimately, your life. In this audiobook, we'll explore the science of human behavior, the psychology of decision-making, the role of emotions in actions, and even the power of subconscious mind patterns. By the end of this session, you'll not only understand why people behave the way they do, but also learn actionable strategies to influence your own behavior, improve your relationships, and achieve your personal goals. So, stay with us as we uncover the secrets hidden beneath the surface of human psychology, secrets that have the power to transform your life. Let's start this fascinating journey. Human behavior begins in the mind. Our thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions create a lens through which we view the world. Cognitive psychologists explain that every action originates from internal mental processes. This is why two people can experience the same event, but react completely differently. At the core of behavior is decision-making. Every decision you make is influenced by both conscious reasoning and unconscious impulses. While your conscious mind makes logical choices, your subconscious mind often dictates your habits, fears, and emotional reactions. For example, consider a simple habit like checking your phone first thing in the morning. You may consciously think, "I just want to check the time." But unconsciously, your mind craves instant gratification, dopamine from notifications, and social validation. Understanding this hidden mechanism allows you to retrain your habits and align them with your goals. Moreover, human behavior is profoundly shaped by social influences. From birth, we learn from our environment: parents, teachers, peers, media, and culture. This is why humans are considered social animals. Social psychologists have found that even minor cues from the people around us can trigger significant changes in behavior. Emotions are the invisible force that shapes every action, decision, and thought we have. From the moment we wake up to the time we fall asleep, emotions guide us, often in ways we are barely conscious of. They are the silent architects of our behavior, influencing how we react to challenges, interact with others, and make choices that define our lives. Imagine that each emotion is like a river flowing through your mind, shaping your decisions, your relationships, and even your sense of self. Some rivers are calm, guiding gently, while others are turbulent, demanding immediate attention. Understanding these emotional currents is essential not just for self-awareness, but for transforming our lives, building stronger relationships, and achieving goals that once seemed out of reach. Our emotions are intimately tied to the subconscious mind, which stores memories, beliefs, and learned patterns. Every reaction, whether it is a sudden outburst of anger, a moment of deep sadness, or a burst of joy, is rooted in this vast reservoir of past experiences. Even simple behaviors like procrastinating, overthinking, or impulsively reacting to a situation are often guided by subconscious emotional patterns developed over time. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward understanding and mastering our behavior. Emotions have purposes beyond simply being felt. Fear, anger, joy, sadness, and love are signals, each guiding us toward action or reflection. Fear alerts us to potential danger, preparing our mind and body to act. Anger motivates us to correct perceived injustices or stand up for ourselves. Joy encourages connection, creativity, and engagement, while sadness often prompts introspection and growth. Emotions are not obstacles to overcome. They are tools to help us navigate the complex world around us. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage emotions, is one of the most valuable skills we can develop. People with high emotional intelligence navigate challenges, communicate effectively, and maintain relationships more successfully than those who rely solely on intellect or technical skill. Studies consistently show that emotional intelligence predicts success in life, often more accurately than IQ, because our interactions, choices, and responses determine our outcomes as much as knowledge does. Developing emotional intelligence begins with self-awareness, the ability to notice how emotions manifest in our body and mind. Physical signs such as a racing heart, tight muscles, or rapid thoughts are signals that an emotional response is unfolding. By noticing these signals, we gain the ability to pause, reflect, and choose how to respond, rather than reacting impulsively. For instance, when anger arises, pausing to breathe deeply allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than acting in ways we may later regret. Our subconscious mind plays a pivotal role in shaping how emotions influence behavior. Many emotional reactions occur automatically without conscious thought. These reactions are often tied to past experiences, deep-seated beliefs, and learned patterns of behavior. For example, when someone feels criticized, they might immediately respond with defensiveness or anxiety. This reaction is rarely about the present moment. It is rooted in previous experiences where criticism was associated with failure, rejection, or punishment. By bringing awareness to these subconscious triggers, we can begin to retrain our responses. Techniques such as mindfulness, journaling, and cognitive reframing enable us to observe emotional responses without being overwhelmed by them. Over time, this allows us to replace automatic, unhelpful reactions with deliberate, constructive responses that align with our values and goals. Both positive and negative emotions have profound effects on behavior. Positive emotions like gratitude, joy, and love broaden our perspective, enhance creativity, and strengthen social bonds. People who experience positive emotions regularly are more resilient, more motivated, and more likely to approach challenges with optimism. Negative emotions, such as fear, anger, and sadness, are equally important, though they are often misunderstood. These emotions signal areas that require attention or action.